Welcome to the Payroll report page. We will go over how to enter your transactions manually and then give an example of copying data from another spreadsheet. The first section of this page is the report information section, and it contains metadata about the data entered. The important part to remember about this spot is that it displays the net amount and number of records, which will be used when you're submitting a report to the state reporting system. The data entry section is where most things occur. To add rows, you can click the Add Row button. You can delete rows with the Delete Last Row button, or by right-clicking and selecting Delete this row. You can also undo actions by pressing the Undo button. Let's go over how to enter data manually. First, I'll select my account name. Let's do regular wages. For every employee, we're going to have at least 2 lines of data, which will be their regular wages and their employee benefits, and these can be lump sums. So let's do regular wages. Let's also, for our description, do regular wages. Let's give our employee their name. Let's call them Jimbo Jenkins. And then for posting date, we do the last date of the fiscal year. So at my test city, that's 12/31. And this is for 2023, so we'll put 2023. Then we'll put their title. Let's say our employee is the clerk. We'll put clerk. If they have an hourly rate, we can enter their hourly rate here, or leave it blank if they're salaried. Then we enter their gender. F is for female, M is male, and O is for any other gender expression. Then for the total amount, we'll put the total regular wages paid to the employee. Let's say they made $50,000. We then will add the employee paid benefits. We'll copy the same account name for the description, and then the majority of this information will remain the same. The employee name, posting date, title, hourly rate, and gender will remain the same on both lines, so I'll just copy them. And then I'll enter the total amount of employee benefits. Let's say it was $10,000. If this was my only employee, I could then hit Save Report and be done, and then click Create Transparency Text File. This will download the transparency report to my computer, and then I can upload it to the state reporting system. Let's do an example of copying information from a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet already ready here that has all of the columns already lined up, and you can see it alternates with regular wages and employee benefits for each employee. It has different names, the last date of the fiscal year, their titles, hourly rates, gender, and amounts. If I want to copy a single column, for example, title, I'll select the column, press Ctrl-C as in Charlie, go over to my report, go to the corresponding column, which in this case is title, and go to the first row, and then press Ctrl-V as in Victor. And now this pastes the entire column. If I want to do the entire table, assuming the formatting is correct, I will select the whole table, press Ctrl-C, didn't work, Ctrl-C, go to my first column and first row and press Ctrl-V. This pastes all my information. Couple things to notice. I have a few employees that don't have a name. In this example, these are undercover police officers, and their information and name should not be revealed. If you have employees that are protected, you should do the Fill Employee Name button here, or you can manually enter them by typing in redacted below. Let's go over how to fill all of them up though. I'll click this button, and then we'll give you some information about what counts as a protected employee, and then you can click this Fill with Redacted button right here. And now those 4 rows were filled with redacted. This report is now ready. I'll click Save My Report and then create a transparency text file so that I can then upload it to the state reporting system.